First and foremost, all praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Before this article gets deleted, or if it gets deleted, I searched up microchip ban, look at news. This is GovTech, posted 2 days ago. Should states ban mandatory human microchip implants? A new report examines the rise of preemptive bans on mandated human microchip implants, noting that 13 states have recently enacted such a ban despite no companies currently acquiring the technology. So, right off the bat, it's suspicious how they're already banning something that they're not requiring in America, right? But we know that they will soon be implementing this micro C-HIP, right? It says the Carnegie Council for Ethics in International Affairs has released a report entitled The Rise of Preemptive Bans on Human Microchip Implants, looking primarily at how some states are preparing for an increased prevalence of this technology. Notably, more states are enacting preemptive bans to prevent employers from requiring that their workers be microchipped. Right? It says U.S. states are increasingly enacting legislation to preemptively ban employers from forcing workers to be microchipped, which entails having a subdermal chip surgically inserted between one's thumb and index finger. Right? It says especially popular in Sweden. So that's their test run country, I'm guessing. And if we scroll down, right, because the article gets pretty serious. Right? What about hacking microchip implants? Kim Commando recently explored the question, can a brain chip implant be hacked? The response was apparently yes, from Neuralink's first patient. So how is the first patient, the first person to ever put a Neuralink in their brain, right? How is he saying, or how are they saying yes, it can get hacked? This is implying that they already had their chip hacked. They already had their brain hacked. Right? So if they can hack into the interface, they can blow your head off. Like literally, they could press a button and they can blow your head off, right? Or they could blow your hand off wherever they put it on, right? And it'll probably be strong enough to kill you, right? And there was some more info. The author says, as I've written before, I think this microchip implant trend is unstoppable, and we should welcome the major benefits to these implanted chips for health reasons. Right? And yet, at the same time, I have big reservations, even opposition regarding the use of implanted chips for human brain augmentation or creating superhumans with faster brain powers, right? But if you wanna right, and of course it's a supposedly Edomite, right, writing this article. But if you want to plant a chip into somebody's brain, right, for supposedly medical reasons, that's also you're putting AI into their brain. So you're already creating a so-called superhuman, right? But that's not what the Lord intends for, right? He didn't create us with a chip in our brain. Okay? And there was one more little piece of information I wanted to get from this article. Salakia. It was talking about the blood brain barrier in your head. Right? I think it got deleted actually. But he was talking about how uh the medicine for these diseases like Alzheimer's, um uh they try the medical professionals, they try to make the medicine so that it could go through barrier. The blood-brain barrier is a network of cells and blood vessels that protect the brain from harmful substances while allowing some substances to pass through, right? So this thing in our brain, this barrier, right? It protects our brain from being hijacked, right? But in the article he was talking about how, right, so the medicine, these companies make the medicine, but the medicine can't penetrate the blood-brain barrier to fully enact the medicine, right? And they spend millions of dollars on it. So what they want to do with the chip, they want to use it to penetrate the blood-brain barrier. So at that point, once they do that, once they get through the blood-brain barrier, they could basically do anything to your brain. They could literally hack your brain, right? And the precept I wanted to get out, it was Jeremiah 51 and verse 46. And it says, "And lest your heart faint, and ye fear for the rumor that shall be heard in the land. A rumor shall both come 1 year, and after that in another year shall come a rumor, and violence in the land, ruler against ruler." Right? So we could see that with a bunch of examples today, right? We can see that with the micro C-hip, right? Rumors, and they're banning it because they already have the inside scoop. They have the inside scoop about the rumors of workers having to put it on their brain or put it on their hand. That's why they're banning it. They didn't get provoked to ban it, but yet they're banning it already, right? And I'm gonna get it in right in Amos 5 and verse 19. And it says, I'm gonna start at verse 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it? So, even though they're I'm gonna get another precept, even though they're trying to preemptively take precautions and measures to ban this C hip, right? Um, they're running from it, but it's gonna get them and bite them in the behind one way or another, right? And in Amos 9 verse 2, it says, though they dig into hell, then shall my hand take them. And though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down. So they could try and climb away and run away from this micro C hip or whatever the mark will be, right? But they cannot escape it because people will still have to get it on their right hand and on their forehead, right? So we have to be weary and watch out for this. So with that, I'm going to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. One last precept. This is 2nd Esdras 2. Verse 13. Go, and ye shall receive. Pray for few days unto you, that they may be shortened. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch. So pray for few days, Akim and Awatim. All praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Shalom.